Okay, this incident is about came home from work today, and my ex had called me up earlier to advise me that she turned the alarm off because she was dropping her kids off because she was on her way to work. So her kids have a habit of not locking the door because one of them has a key, other two little boys they don't have the key, and they like going outside. So I kind of figured that when I walked into the crib that the door would probably be unlocked. So I wanted to use that as an opportunity to have to tell them kids that it's important to lock the door. So when I came upstairs, I turned the door knob and the door was unlocked. So I asked the little boys, I said, "Hey, Gabe and Jared, um, why is the door unlocked? Or did I know the door was unlocked? Because they were sitting in the back room with the back room door closed and the front door is unlocked. They're like, oh, we went outside, blah blah blah, this and that, and then we forgot to lock. We had a key or something like that. I said, well, you still got to lock the door when you come in the house. So I texted my ex to remind her that I came in and the door was unlocked. So instead of her asking if the kids were all right or whatever, she said, oh, the boys probably went outside and they had no key to lock the door. I said, okay, so that means that so they went outside and they had no key to lock the door. Does that make it right for them not to lock the door? Or is that excuse? But I'm not really surprised by my ex because she got a laissez-faire attitude when it comes to her kids. I tell her, I say, it's dangerous out there, walking around leaving doors unlocked because you never know somebody could have walked in there and they don't never know and they don't think that way. But it's just, these days it's dangerous outside. So dealing with her and her children, I know how she is about them. I don't know what it is that they have so much free. I guess part of the problem they have a lot more. I don't know if you call it freedom or you call it less requirement. Because I remember when I was growing up, we had to make sure the doors were locked. Our parents always insisted on us that, hey, did you lock the door? Or what's going on? Or the neighborhood. I mean, these days every neighborhood is bad, but I'm like telling her, it's to me it's kind of like irresponsible. And she was like, well, she really so excuses. And then I was thinking, I said, well, actually, what I was hoping that she did was she has an extra key. If you are gonna leave the kids here and then the oldest one she had left, so leave the other one with the keys. Leave the other ones with your set of keys because I'm not gonna give them a set of my keys because I don't want everybody having my keys running around back and forth. And it's like kids always want to go outside and play and all that stuff. But it's kind of you have to teach them in a way they have to be responsible because me personally, I believe in safety. And kids like let stuff go by, and then you might come home and some tragic event happen, and then next thing you know, you have to explain. I don't know. I said personally, I'm not gonna try to explain somebody right to their kids because I wasn't there. If I was there, it'll be my responsibility. I'll make sure the door is locked because I'm always checking the door locked. Plus, I have a camera by the front door so I can see who's coming to the front door, who's not coming to the front door. So I believe in safety. I tell people all the time that the reason that certain things happen to them because people are just carefree. Like they might be thinking somebody watching them or somebody following them, and they go, "Oh, the person not following me," and I'm not gonna worry about it. Next thing you know, it's tragic. So you hear something tragic happen, the person disappeared. Like today on the news, they're looking for two guys that they can't find. So that's what I tell you. That's my thing is that I keep trying to tell her that she and I can understand where she's coming from because I guess spending time with them kids all the time it doesn't get tiring, but they're still they're your responsibility. In the past, my mom always tell me that my mom. I remember when we were raised that my mom used to walk across the street. She'd walk one of us across the street, and she'd tell us to wait. Then she'd walk the other one across the street after that. So she made sure we both get safely across the street. Because that's what parents do. Part of being a parent and an adult is that you're responsible for the kids. Whether you like it or not, the law gonna look at it. If something happens to them, they're gonna blame you for it. So I try to tell parents all the time, it's your responsibility. Whether your kids are at home or you're at work or whatever, you need to make sure they are safe. And I look at it this way. Some parents get to the point where they feel the kids are old enough to take care of themselves. But the kids ain't never old enough to take care of themselves. You as an adult are responsible for them. And the law will hold you accountable. So if something happens to them, even though I'm not home, the law will hold me accountable. They're going to try to hold me accountable. They're going to try to say, well, that's a thousand questions. Next thing you know, you had, people, the government come around and ask you what happened, well, and people investigating all this stuff. So then they'll label you, the next thing you know, you get labeled as an irresponsible parent. So you got to be careful when you're dealing with kids. Because I always try to tell them, I say, hey, when y'all going out, let us know. Going out, they get mad all the time. Oh, Bob, I said, but you know what? You never know. You could be going out a minute from now. It'll be the last time you go out. Nobody ever heard of you. And then when you look at it, when people ask you, say your parents come up to me asking me, hey, where's so and so at? I'll be like, oh, I don't know. They were this one out there. They went out a few minutes ago, and now I don't know what happened to them. The parents said, well, did they tell you where they went? No, I didn't think it was important because it wasn't my responsibility. But it's always, as an adult, responsibility. You should always know. So if a parent call you out, if the kid parent call you out and say, hey, what's so and so? I said, oh, he outside right now playing outside. You can get kidnapped. You never know these days. So just that, to be responsible, that's the way. So now my solution to the whole problem is that I'm going to tell her that she got to leave all the kids with the older one. She has the key. She got to leave the keys for the young one because they going in and out. And personally, personally, where I look at safety, I feel very uncomfortable going in and out of my crib all the time because I'm all about security. So I really would insist on her that she got to leave them kids the keys. She got a set of keys herself. So she got to leave them. She got to leave them her set of keys. And then when she picks them up, get her set of keys back from them. Because it made no sense having the boys hanging around here and they want to go outside and they don't like locking the door. They leave the door unlocked. Nobody don't say anything. Nobody know nothing. So I'm telling her, I want her to insist on her. And she want to leave them over here. The new rules going to be that she got to leave a set of keys with her. I thought she would have came out of the idea herself. But I see she won't come out of the idea until I insist about it. So now I'm going to insist about it. And she's making this a regular thing where she leaving the kids over here regular. It used to be that I never saw the kids probably once in a blue moon. And now she's living over there. I guess she don't want to leave them at home by herself when she go to work. So she has to drop them off over here. So, but it's more. It's not really an inconvenience to me because I don't mind keeping an eye on them. But these kids are used to doing things on their own. We weren't raised that way. Our parents had rules that certain things had to be done. We had to be somewhere, a certain place. If we went somewhere, we had to call on and let them know. These kids have too much freedom right here these days. Their parents are busy. I guess part of the problem, their parents are so busy with doing other things or busy in their lives and in the parents' lives that they don't spend time monitoring the kid. But me personally, I believe in monitoring the kid. That's my responsibility. So kids get mad all the time. Like I have a timer on their phone. They ask me, "Why you put a timer on my phone for? On the weekend you have a timer." I say, "Yeah, you have a couple hours timer to go to sleep. You can't stay on the phone talking all night, all day, all night. You gotta rest your body sooner or later. So later you gotta rest the phone. It's that simple." A lot of kids today don't have the parents don't have to get away with so much stuff. It's a sad shame. But like I said, I'm use this incident as an opportunity to either I'm gonna have her get leave them an extra key, or I'm gonna have them leave them. I'm gonna leave them an extra key for them to take with them, and so that when they go out, they can lock my door because walking around unlocked doors these days is very unsafe.